All right, welcome back. Breaking at this hour, the Supreme Court plans to take up a new case about which school sports teams transgender students can join. Now, this comes less than a month after the Supreme Court ruled that states can outlaw puberty blockers and hormone treatments for transgender children. Let's bring in CBS News contributor Jessica Levinson. She understands the contours about all of this, and it is significant, Jessica, as it usually is for a Supreme Court case, because of the cultural implications. Help us understand what's at stake.
The cultural implications, exactly as you said, in the legal implications. So this is a case that will be a hot button, high profile case, again, not just because people have such strong feelings on both sides, but because potentially it could rewrite part of the 14th Amendment equal protection law. Exactly as you said, Errol, we're talking about state laws that say that transgender kids cannot participate and girls cannot participate in sports in their schools, in certain sports. Now, the question is whether or not that violates the 14th Amendment Equal Protection Clause, which does in many cases prohibit discrimination on the basis of sex. The question is, does the basis of sex include transgender status? And then also we're looking at Title IX, which is a federal law barring discrimination on the basis of gender when it comes to sports in schools. So this is going to be, again, a really important case because it will tell us what states have the power to do, and a really important case because it will tell us about the reach of the Equal Protection Clause when it comes to transgender individuals.
And what's interesting about that is the argument can be in some places that allowing transgender girls to participate actually negatively impacts girls born as female because they are disadvantaged. I mean, there's kind of two ways to look at the same topic.
That's exactly right. And lower courts have been looking at that. And we have rulings at this point from lower courts prohibiting these state laws from going into effect, generally saying, not always, but generally saying that the evidence that it does hurt girls born as girls, that evidence is thin. When the Supreme Court takes this question up, I think they're going to have to address that big question of who is being discriminated here.
So important. Jessica Levinson, great to have you on this topic. Thanks so much.